They did it again. The Red Sox did it again. Breaking news, the Red Sox signed Kristian Campbell to an 8-year, $60 million extension. The reports came out this past weekend that the Sox and Campbell were close to a deal, but that it was not finalized yet. And then, of course, the Red Sox extended Garrett Crochet a few days ago. I said on our video yesterday that I thought that they were solely focused on Garrett Crochet, so therefore they held off on Campbell, but now that Campbell was going to happen, so this is why you subscribe to the channel, because where Jack was right. But here's Jeff Passan with the report. The Red Sox beat writers all had it first, but this is Passan with the full details. Rookie second baseman Kristian Campbell and the Red Sox are in agreement on an 8-year, $60 million contract extension. It includes 2 club options, and he is expected to be a franchise cornerstone and is now locked up through 2034. That's crazy, guys. That is crazy. And like I said before, this is why you subscribe. Because when the Red Sox make a move, when the Red Sox make a signing, when the Red Sox make an extension, we make a video. This news came out less than an hour ago, 45 minutes ago, and we're recording a video. So don't miss out. Hit the subscribe button. We are knocking on the door of 1,500 subscribers. Let's become the fastest growing Red Sox YouTube channel on the planet. So Kristian Campbell, I'm so happy because you are locking down a cornerstone of your franchise. And we're going to talk a little bit more about this deal. Passan had another tweet that we're going to show here in a second, kind of breaking down the club options and the overall deal, because it's not just an 8-year, $60 million deal. There's a little bit more involved. Here's what Passan had to say. It includes club options for 2033 at $19 million and in 2034 at $21 million. So the full guarantee of the contract, if both options are exercised, is around $100 million for 10 years of service. That is, again, roughly about $10 million average annual value for a prospect that you assume is going to be a franchise cornerstone. Chris Cotillo had the breakdown here. Here's a screenshot photo that I took. He gets a $2 million signing bonus. This year he's making $1 million. 26-2, 27-3, 28-4, 29-6, 39, and then you've got 13 and 16 for 31-32. You're telling me that in 2029, you could be paying one of the faces of your franchise $6 million in 2029. This is highway robbery. I'm just going to call it like it is. I thought the Garrett Crochet extension was highway robbery. No. The Kristian Campbell extension is highway robbery. I was expecting, and I projected it in the video yesterday, which if you have not watched, go watch 5 extension candidates after the Garrett Crochet extension. I was expecting the Red Sox to give him a little bit more than the Jackson Churio deal. 8 years, I believe $82 million. I was expecting 8 years, 85, 86, just to sweeten that deal, because Jackson Churio is in kind of the same boat. He is more of a proven commodity since he's done it for a year, but I was still expecting that. And then Jackson Merrill signs a mega contract extension earlier today, and I started to sweat a little bit. I said, okay, a little bit worried. No, you're getting this guy for $60 million, potentially, if the escalators are there, $10 million a year. This is the definition of highway robbery. And if I were you, a Red Sox fan, I would be fired up over this deal. Give me your one-word reaction to the Kristian Campbell extension. I'll give you mine in a second, but go down below. Give me your one-word reaction. I'm just so excited. This is absolutely crazy. But yeah, give me the one-word reaction down below in the comments. My one word is shocked. Not shocked that it got done, because the writing was kind of on the wall. Like we said, Cotillo had the report a few days ago that they were getting close. Then they did the Crochet extension. I said, okay, they've got the extension hat on. They are doing this thing. And then yesterday in the video, I said, this could happen any day. So I'm not surprised that the extension itself happened. It is, again, the money. Locking this guy up for roughly around $10 million average annual value if they exercise the options. I mean, again, this guy had one of the best minor league hitting seasons we've ever seen in minor league baseball last year. He was incredible. Through 5 games this year, he looks already like a big league veteran. 6 hits, 2 RBIs. He had a home run, which I was there to see, which was really cool. He's hitting .375 with a 1.188 OPS. We've talked about this time and time again already on the channel. He looks like a big league vet already. He is one of the best things that has happened to the Red Sox so far this year in a lineup that we have constantly been battering and bruising because they've been so horrible to start the season. There has been 2 consistents. It's these 2 guys right here, Wilyer Abreu and Kristian Campbell. Campbell already looks like a big league vet, and it's that fact that leaves me so shocked. This is a Ronald Acuna Jr. type steal of a deal. Ronald Acuna is currently playing on an 8-year, $100 million deal. I think Acuna is a top 10 player in Major League Baseball. The reason why he's on that deal is because they signed him early. I've been saying this all offseason. Follow the Atlanta Braves playbook. They locked up all of their star players to cheap contracts when they were still unproven early prospects. And I'm so happy that the Red Sox are following in those footsteps. Let Breslow cook. And I think that's what they're doing. I want you guys to go down below in the comments, grade the extension for me. A, B, C, D, or F. I gave Garrett Crochet's extension an A+. I'm going to give the Kristian Campbell extension an A++++++. This is highway robbery. And look, if he ends up not being as good as we think he is, you're not on the hook for that much money per year. You don't have to use the club options that go up to $100 million. You can just pay him the $60 million guaranteed and then say, okay, well, that didn't work out, and then move on. I give this an A+++++. You guys let me know down below in the comments, A, B, C, D, or F. I don't think the Red Sox are done yet, though. I don't. I think Breslow and the front office and John Henry are currently in what I like to call World Series window construction mode. They are trying to open this World Series contender window as big as they can. So going back to yesterday's extension candidates, again, if you have not watched this video, go watch it. It is yesterday's video. I said Kristian Campbell needed to get done. Check. Roman Anthony, Marcelo Mayer, Jarren Duran, Tanner Houck. This young core, lock them up for 7, 8, 9 years. Keep this World Series window open for a decade. If you follow the Atlanta Braves playbook, like hopefully I think they're starting to do, you're going to have this very talented young core locked in for the next decade. And guys, that means finishing last in the AL East. I think that might be a thing of the past. Look, this is where I'm going to end it. This is my final thought. Kristian Campbell, I think, and I've been saying, is going to be a bona fide superstar. I truly believe that. We saw it in the spring, not that much, but through the Mexico series that they played in and the first 5 games of the season, he already looks comfortable as a big league vet. He is taking really great at-bats, long at-bats. He has a great plate discipline and approach. Yeah, his swing may be a little bit funky. That doesn't matter if he's getting on base. Doesn't matter if he's hitting home runs. The Red Sox are exceeding our expectations. We could not do Full Throttle again, where they tell us one thing and then they do the complete opposite. No. The Red Sox are legitimately fully in Full Throttle mode. Guys, that's why you subscribe. When the Red Sox make a move, we have a video. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, if you have not already, I'm trying to make this the fastest growing Red Sox channel on YouTube. We have recaps after every single game. Probably not going to do a video on that today because we already have this video going out, but there will be a short out later today recapping the Red Sox versus Orioles game. It is Crochet Day, so don't miss out on that. Make sure you subscribe. News, rumors, injury updates, all here on the Red Sox Rundown. Until next time, go Sox. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That's huge. This is one of the few things where I'm like, we cannot wait for that to happen now. Any other video, I'm like, yeah, we